It's recording. Cool. So where we are going camping is a festival. It's called Momentum, and it's up near Stafford this week. And it's a Christian festival, and about 5,000 people I think will be on site all at once. And we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be really exciting. Cool, so we've arrived. Toby did very well pitching the tent. I attempted to help, but my knee was not a happy thing at all, and actually probably meant that I used more energy than I needed to. Because of having a bad knee, hobbling, and it feels like it's using more energy than walking normally. So I'm 4.3 right now, which is not hypo officially, but I feel hypo, so therefore in my body and in my diabetes that usually means I'm falling. So if I'm 4.3 for example but feel hypo, it usually means I'm coming down. It's also very humid, very warm, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat a hypo and check it again in 15 minutes, see where I'm at. The first hurdle done, tent is up, looking good, and then we're going to explore the campsite. Ooh. So we've arrived at the festival, and you can't really see anything, you can't really see me. There you go. We've arrived and it's all very exciting, and the first thing that we have walked into is the fact that there is a big communal pulled pork event, hog roast. So that's all very exciting. We're waiting to be served with that. We came to the right festival.
It's just started to rain. But the band is still playing.
And we're still hog roasting. Oh.
I'm hog roasted. I've been roasted.
I just wanted to talk about this hog roast that we were just given. It was really yummy. And sort of hog roast, pulled pork in a bun. And how I dealt with that little situation. So I have a Carbs and Cals app, carbohydrate and calories. It's called Carbs and Cals. Basically tells you what's in anything. You can type in BAP and it comes up and shows you options of how many grams you think you might be eating. Had a little look at and thought about what pulled pork might be. Then I also had a drink of Fanta, which had the right stuff on the label. So I was, 5.6 before I ate it, and then I gave myself what, combined with what was on the label of the Fanta and what was in the Carbs and Cals app, and that's what I gave myself. That's what I bolused for. So fingers crossed it was the right thing to do. Oh gosh, it's gone really dark. Okay, it's 1:45. We've had a lovely evening in the big worship tent with all the 5,000 people, we think, probably, that were there, and having a big long service, and that was great fun. I've done many a blood test since, so I didn't think it's worth recording every single one. And blood sugars have generally stayed okay, except I thought throughout the worship service event that I was going to go a bit low. So I reduced my basal rate rather than treated a hypo. And actually that caused me to go up to 12. So that wasn't ideal. You know, it's all experimenting. I didn't do as much movement as I thought I was going to and things like that. Anyway, I have just had a snack, which I don't think I bolused for it.
What are your crisps?
No, my crisps I bolused for about half an hour ago, but I don't think I bolused for my breadstick. So I need to do that. But currently I'm 9.9, about to go to bed. I will bolus for the breadsticks I've just had because I was peckish. So, happy days. Things have gone quite well so far on the camping trip. My pump is attached to my pyjamas. It's just here. Good night, everyone. Good morning. It's just gone 7:30 on day 2 of our festival camping trip. So I was hoping to have a shower this morning, and we've got up early because there's lots we want to do today. There's a lot on, starting at 9:30. So, but the shower queue is a bit too long. But I have to do a set change because it's Monday. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a wash with like wet wipes and stuff, and
get whatever site I'm going to use as clean as possible and go from there. Right, let's get on with it. Okay, clean face, relatively clean hair. Gonna do my blood test, have breakfast, and then attempt this set change in a tent. Okay, I'm 11.3. I think I've crept up slowly throughout the night, but bearing in mind I went to sleep at 9.9, then bolused. My husband, everyone. I have just noticed a problem. We forgot to bring any weighing scales, so that means that from here on in, anything that isn't in a packet is going to be guesswork for carbohydrate counting. To be fair, I've eaten cornflakes most mornings for a very long time, so I should be okay, but it's not an ideal situation to be in. So I tend to do my breakfast bolus before doing my set change, because I've had it before where I wasn't sure if it was because of my breakfast or because it hadn't worked that my blood sugar went really high. So I've had my breakfast, done my bolus for that, and it is now set change time. So here we go, first for everything. For the record, I've washed my hands. I've cleaned my tummy where I'm going to put the thing. It's fine, massive elbow. Next tubing to reservoir. So. So this is the bit that can go wrong because all of this is really quite fragile. So this is why I poured it 3 times the amount that I needed to. And fill the tube. And certain things are too full. Now thankfully I can stand up in this tent.
Not a luxury afforded to many of us.
No. So what I'm going to do is put my pump into my, I don't know, little trousers maybe? Plastic guards. So the tummy is nice and clean. Okay, here we go. Fill cannula. Fill now. Program basal delivery rate resumed. That was it. That was quite easy. It wasn't. It was okay. But yeah, doing it in a tent is no different than doing it at home. Just apart from the lack of space and lack of table. But we're good. Dark. It's really dark in here. We're just about to be in the take part in the main meeting, but it's nearly 11 o'clock, which means I need to check my blood sugar after my set change. So phenomenally. Sugar! Woo. Right, I'm 19.8.
Why?
I should check the ketones, but I didn't bring my sticks with me. So I'm going to give a bolus with my pump. Check in 10 minutes and see what happens.
So after the set change this morning, I went to a seminar, as did Toby. We met up and we went into the main tent to join in with the main worship event, and I was 19.8, and that was 2 hours after my set change. So I was really worried because I was 11 point something before, so I don't really understand what happened. I decided that at that moment, I also didn't have any keto sticks with me, so at that moment I would attempt to bolus with my pump. So it did the correction, it calculated the correction dose, and I bolused with that, and then I came down to, after 20 minutes I was 18.5, I think I was. So there clearly wasn't anything wrong with the pump, and I was clearly getting the insulin, but something must have gone wrong at breakfast, I guess. What do you think, Toby?
I have no idea. Weird, wasn't it?
It's really weird. So I'm guessing, even though I gave myself 6 point something units at breakfast, I think, that it wasn't enough. Don't know if I've got a different kind of orange juice here, or if I had more cornflakes. It's really weird. Anyway, I checked again about an hour later. I was 14 point something. I'm about to check again now before lunch, but I'm happy I'm coming down. What are you cooking, Toby?
I'm cooking beef burgers.
Do you want a chair out here?
Yes, please.
Okie doke. This is dinner time. Look what he's done. He's cooked some burgers. 6.5. Yes. Okay, we're back to normal. 20 for the roll, 4 for the burger, 4 for the sauce, 28.
1 for the mother's love.
13 for this. 28 plus 13 is 41, and 12 for the orange juice, so 53. Gotta be good at maths in this game. So it got cold. I wasn't very careful earlier. I felt hypo but didn't check because I was in the middle of a seminar, and I could have checked, but I kind of just wanted to eat some jelly babies and get on with life. So I don't know what I am at the moment, which I will rectify soon when dinner is here. Toby is, apart from watering the grass, doing an amazing job cooking our dinner. But he's under the canopy because it is raining. Yeah, I'm 8, so this is good, and dinner is nearly ready. The problem is that I have already explained is that we don't have weighing scales, so it will be app guesswork in terms of how much spaghetti I'm eating, and it will be looking on the jar of sauce to see how much is in that. So this is my Carbs and Cals app. Toby's already loving his food. Right, so in my Carbs and Cals app, I can put spaghetti. It's white. And what do we reckon? I reckon I've only got that on my plate.
Yep.
So I'm going to give myself 30 grams for this. What did you say? 14 for the sauce? And then I've got my juice, which is usually about 13, I think it was earlier. 67, I just said, is that right? Did I just say 67? Please say I just said 67. Next, deliver bolus. Here we go. Right, eating time.